What do Italy, France, Denmark and Lebanon have in common? Well, they dominated the 4 top stories of Europe Today this week. In France, the foreign ministers of the G7 countries, so Canada, France,
Germany, Italy, Japan, the UK, the US, plus the EU,
met for crucial talks on the Iran war. Before joining the meeting, the US Secretary of State Marco Rubio said this.
I think there was a couple of leaders in Europe who said that this was not Europe's war. Well, Ukraine is not America's war.
Valérie Ayer, the leader of the Liberal group in the European Parliament, hit back.
Ukraine is not a bargaining chip. Iran's war is not our war.
We also covered another hotspot in the Middle East, Lebanon, where more than 1,000 people have been killed by Israeli strikes. We had the Lebanese culture minister saying this about Israel's actions.
It's now an invasion.
We also had our reporter Echbal Zain joining from the south of Lebanon.
People are exhausted and somehow feeling isolated.
In Italy, a referendum to reform the justice system ended with a negative vote, with 55% of Italians saying no and 45% saying yes. Our correspondent in Rome, Giorgia Landi, reported on the story. Check it out.
The most interesting aspect of the referendum was the fact that we saw a very high voter turnout, almost 60%.
Lastly, we were in Denmark, where the current Prime Minister won a snap election, but the win was not as sweet as she expected.
Of course, would like to see a better result than that we got.
Frederiksen got the worst result of her party in more than 100 years, and also she didn't secure a majority, but she will most likely keep her job. That was Europe Today this week, but now tell us, what was your main story from Europe this week? And do you think Europe and the US will find alignment on how to deal with the war in Iran? Let us know here in the comments, and see you next week.